Day, I am playing with a two-way inside-out shot.
Oh, say does that.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K. All right, Doris, we're a good ways into the season now. You think most teams are where they should be in terms of their game?
You know, it's so interesting to me, Brian, because what we do every season is we sort of break teams into tiers. Who are the true contenders? Typically, that's 3-4 teams max. Then you get the next level of teams that are going to be playoff performers. We know that. How competitive they are. Are they one piece away, two pieces away? It's an interesting question. I'm not sure there's a definitive answer.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Kuzi in at the point guard position. Here's Chamberlain. Picked by Carter. Chamberlain passes to Anthony. Gets the three to fall.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo's certainly a threat from out there.
Pass to Olajuwon. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's the rejection. With the floater, Anthony misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Phoenix. It's a three-point game. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. Reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Kuzi. A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver.
You can never discount the range and the wingspan that Melo brings. He can bother a lot of shots.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Kuzi. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Well, the last 4 years have been a wild ride in Phoenix.
Let's talk about it, BA. 2021, up 2-0 in the finals, lose the series. 2022, win 64 games, look like a juggernaut, get bounced in the second round. 2023, new owner and the KD trade. 2024, swept in the first round. A crazy stretch.
Here's Mullen, currently averaging 5 points a game. Here's Anthony. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Kuzi. He's checked by Carter. Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Carter on the wing. Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
That's what you call leaving no doubt. Anthony responds emphatically.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Here's Gervin. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Pettit. 6 on the shot clock. No good. Unable to win this run.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Chamberlain, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gervin. He's guarded by Anthony. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force. I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Here's Gervin. No made baskets yet.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Chamberlain passes to Parker. Here's Richmond. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Wembanyama. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Kuzi. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Kuzi's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Here's Tatum. 14 points his last outing. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Parker outside. They set the pick. And that one no good to start off the night. A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. Hunting for opportunity. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Devin Booker, and it's Malone in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
San Antonio leading by 4. Booker surveying the floor. Pass to Malone. The fader. The bank shot, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Here's Iverson. Oh, there's the alley. Pettit, good.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Parker outside. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Richmond got a piece of it. Here's Iverson, still without a bucket. Here's Lillard. That one's good. This game is all even.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Lillard fires away from good. Another from 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in the league. Oh, my.
Inching closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Here's Richmond, averaging around 6 a game. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Friday, they head out on the road to face the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And for their matchup with the Warriors, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
And he makes both free throws.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Iverson can't hit. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now Parker. Pass to Richmond. There's the triple. Drains the triple. Richmond's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Phoenix making a switch here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Pass to Iverson. Over Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. San Antonio leading by 4. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. 5th, the Spurs.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And the second free throw is good. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Iverson. Here's Pettit. This one for 3. That shot missing. It's Booker on the wing. Puts up a 3. San Antonio again can't hit. Suns trail by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Iverson can't hit. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Richmond. Give him 8 points now. It's hauled in by Pettit. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Iverson passes to Pettit. Here's Iverson.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Phoenix making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's San Antonio with it. 3-point lead. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Mullen pass to Tatum. A minute 39 left in the first half of this one.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Here's Gervin. Rebound by San Antonio. Chamberlain's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
From 15 feet away, Gilgeous-Alexander no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Anthony. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Stolen by Carter. And they're on the run. Moving it up for the finish. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 seconds left in the second period. SGA doing his thing in close.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Outside Carter. Mullen pass to Tatum. Now here's Anthony. Off with the layup. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? Now let's take a moment here for a... And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Spurs. And a moment to check and see who is in the lead when it comes to blocks. 5th on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
San Antonio leading by 3. Left side Carter. Pass to Tatum. Elbow shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one's good. About a minute played here in the second half. Outside Carter. Here's Mullen. He's scoreless. For 3, Anthony. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Oh, it's Wemby.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Anthony outside. Back to Carter. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. The Suns trailing. And he's going for the oop here. The shot won't fall. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Tatum passes to Carter. And the shot goes in.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Carter. Suns trail by 4. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Kuzi. He has 6. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wembanyama. The 3 is up. Ooh, Wembanyama just too good.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth 3-point shots.
Pass to Tatum. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Mullen. 6 to shoot. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Olajuwon. Count it. Olajuwon's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Carter, the pass to Anthony. Back to Carter. Shoots. Kuzi with the rebound.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And he misses the go-ahead basket. And Tatum's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 1-point game. On the wing, Tatum. And there's a pick. Here's the three. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick and roll action. Beautiful.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Good on the shot.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Suns trail by 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Olajuwon. Yep, that one goes. Here's Mullen. 1:19 left to play in the third quarter. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. The Spurs, second.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
.116 left in the third. Pass to Parrish. Back to Parker. Here's Richmond. Three-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 4. Here's Kukoc. Yet to see a basket. Lillard outside. To the inside. It's deflected. Here's Richmond, defended by Lillard. Pass to Malone. Outside Booker. Launches it. And Booker cash on the three.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Here's Lillard. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Parker against Lillard. Fader on the way. Deflected. Pass to Iverson. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Richmond. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Malone in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Shot's good by Iverson.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
No coverage that time. And the Spurs lead by 8.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Iverson. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Iverson can't hit. Spurs lead by 8. Outside Booker. Here's Malone. And it's blocked. And they recover it. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So both teams changing it up here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 8. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Olajuwon. A good-looking shot from the wing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Tatum with a screen. Carter from outside. On target from range.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Mullen. Shots blocked. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Gervin, hounded by Tatum. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Anthony, the pass to Mullen. Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. The Suns making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. Suns trail by 9. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. From 7 feet away. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Anthony. Here's Chamberlain. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the Suns shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Oh, nice shot by Kuzi. Spurs lead by 7. Now here's Carter. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Tatum finds Carter. Clock at 6. Here's Mullen. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, here's Olajuwon. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, nice feed by the big man, Wembanyama. His selfless attitude is what makes him a great teammate.
On the wing, Tatum from downtown. Phoenix grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wembanyama, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Anthony. Outside Carter. The shot. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And the Spurs lead by 7. The Suns have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Olajuwon passes to Gervin. And the Suns miss again. San Antonio leading by 7. Outside Tatum. Pass to Mullen. Anthony outside. And here's Tatum. Now Carter. Anthony up top. Can't hit that one.
Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Back to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The rebound by the Spurs. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
We got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForge.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. It's the Phoenix Suns and the Chicago Bulls. So with Lillard on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Olajuwon is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Gervin. And it's Cousy in at the 1. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Suns. The tray. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Davis. Back to James. LeBron is doubled. Nash with no one around. They get the rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Both good from the line that time.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Eaton grabs the miss. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
The drive by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a big man who moves like a guard, Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Nash the pass to Eaton. Here's James, and there's the drive. It's stolen by Olajuwon. To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Nash outside. Davis kicks to Allen. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball. Ray Allen ready to fire.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Phil Jackson. David.
And I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Nash, the pass to James. From past the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
The Suns trailing. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Kuzi. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wembanyama. Goes up on the block. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Wembanyama has got 6 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Jokic, he's checked in for Chicago. LeBron passes to Jokic. Nash outside. Allen for the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's LeBron, and they double up James. Pass to Allen, lets it go with the three. Here's Jokic, basket good.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
And here are the Suns now. They trail by 1. Here's Kuzi. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago grabs the miss. Right side, Davis. On the wing, James. Pass to Nash. Allen for the three. Allen with another miss.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Kuzi. Here's Pettit. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, tremendous work by Pettit on the boards.
1:24 left to play here in the first. Nash kicks to Jokic. Allen for the three. Again, Allen missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Nash after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near James as he lets it go. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for the Suns. 3-point lead. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Davis throws it down.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Over Allen. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Jokic sends a two-pointer. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away. But the inside area is their territory.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Davis is out there with James. Then it's Allen. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Now here's Iverson. Pass to Olajuwon. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Nash is checked in. Here's Iverson. Here's Pettit, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago with the ball. LeBron outside. Davis sets a screen. And here's LeBron outside. Olajuwon with the rebound. And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Kukoc. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
And with his height, Kukoc doesn't have a long way to go for the slam. He just pops up there and puts that one down.
Now here's Allen. He's got 6. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Allen's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
To the paint. Jokic, no good. And it's the Suns with the ball. Iverson outside. Suns moving the ball around. Olajuwon passes to Iverson. 5 on the clock. Over Allen. And it's Iverson missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Allen outside. Davis in the corner. Over Olajuwon. Can't hit from 12.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Kukoc dishes to Lillard. Olajuwon can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Iverson outside. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Nash. Floats it up for Davis. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
After a cold first quarter, they've brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead right now.
Pass to Pettit. Allen against Iverson. Here's the 3. Steve Nash with the rebound. Chicago leading by 4. Allen outside. Here's the teardrop. And he lays it up and in. Allen's got 8 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
To stop the run. No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Phoenix on defense. 4-point game. Count it. Good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Here's Elijah. Good defense by Jokic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Shays is a guy who excels not just at scoring, but rebounding, too, both at a high rate. This guy is a double-double machine.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He hits both from the stripe.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Here's Payton. Scoreless thus far. Jokic against Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Kuzi. Here's Pettit. Wembanyama outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Payton. Wembanyama against Jokic. The shot will not fall. Good defense by Wembanyama. Over Jokic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
It's been all about Ray Allen for the Chicago Bulls. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk? You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of...
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Suns trail by 4. So with Lillard on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Gervin. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Kuzi in at the point.
Hey, best of luck trying to slow Akeem down. Going up for a full-strength power jam.
Now here's Nash. Defense right on him. At the elbow, it's Allen. Here's LeBron. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kuzi, defended by Nash. Gilgeous-Alexander against Allen. Pass to Kuzi. Shot clock at 6. For the lead. Nailed from three-point land. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now here's Allen. 11 points in the game. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olajuwon.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Bulls trail by 3. LeBron passes to Nash. Pass to Davis. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Wembanyama, a screen on LeBron. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside. And it's blocked.
And having Eden protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Here's Kuzi. Wembanyama passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Davis kicks to Nash. Pass to Allen. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Nash. The 17-footer. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Gervin, and the shot goes in. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Allen. Nash can't get it to go. And it's Phoenix's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Now the Bulls with it. Nash right side. On the wing, Davis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Kuzi passes to Wembanyama. Here's Olajuwon.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nobody near Allen. And again, no good by Chicago. Phoenix leading by 5. Gervin surveying the D. Stolen by Allen. On the wing, Davis. Pass to LeBron. Pulls up. And again, Chicago. No good. And it's the Suns' ball. Wembanyama passes to Kuzi. Gervin with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. LeBron against Gervin to stop the drought, and James throws it down.
Still possessing incredible athleticism, LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
Wembanyama passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's all in by the Bulls.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Wembanyama. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Allen right side for the lead. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Allen's got 13.
Love the stroke of Allen. I mean, his jumper is as sweet as cotton candy.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Nash. With 1 on the clock. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Peyton on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Allen out there with Nash. And it's LeBron James. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Davis at the 4. And here is Iverson following the 3 from Ray Allen. There's the screen. Lillard from outside. Buries it from three-point range.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Now here's Allen. Outside, Davis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Nash outside. 6 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. And it's Davis missing. The Suns trailing. Lillard outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Nash against Lillard. Over Nash. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now Nash. After the missed 3 from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Kuzi. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jokic kicks to Davis. Nash, the pass to Allen. Jokic high post. Tries again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for their matchup with the Nets, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now, here's Gervin. Pass to Pettit to halt the run. That's in, coming off the assist from Gervin.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Olajuwon against Jokic. Over Olajuwon. Another miss by Jokic.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And it's Pettit missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Suns trail by 5. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Kuzi passes to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
The Bulls call timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for Nash. And the Suns also making a change. Wembanyama's checked in. Here's James. Second chance shot. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. James has gone just 3 of 10 shooting from the field. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Hey, Gervin is slight of build, but he's not afraid of a little contact. Doesn't mind getting bumped while shooting. He looks at it as easy money.
And both free throws good for Gervin.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
James outside. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. And again, Chicago, no good. Pass to Gervin, and stolen by LeBron. Here's Jokic. They can't stop the run with that one. To take the lead, and there's Gervin. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is where Gervin looks to score whenever he can, the mid-range area.
Pass to Jokic. Another shot, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Kuzi. Here's Olajuwon. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Chicago trailing here. James with it. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Good D by Olajuwon. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now, here's Olajuwon. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Allen kicks to Jokic. Allen passes to Jokic. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. The Bulls call timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. James looking it over. To end the drought. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
We've got Nash. Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Allen. And it's Eaton in at the 5. Nash outside. Pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot goes in. LeBron's got the first basket here in overtime for the Bulls.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Kuzi passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected, and they're able to recover.
What Akeem provides for his team is a rock-solid foundation. They can rely on him on both ends and build schemes around his talents.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Chicago. They lead by 1.
You look at AD, and you know he's taking his share of contact. Quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
And the first one drops. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Suns trail by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the screen. Pass to Olajuwon. Rebound by the Bulls. To the left side wing. Floats it up for Davis. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Down low, here's Gervin. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
Explosive near the rack. Gervin. Levitating Iceman going upstairs.
Here's James. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
James no good on the free throw.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now here is Olajuwon. And the jumper from down low is good. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds. LeBron against Gervin. Pass to Allen for the 3. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. The Suns trailing. Gervin in the post. Defended by Nash. Wembanyama left side.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. And
it's the Bulls with the ball. go. Here's Gervin. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Gervin. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Wembanyama, a screen on Allen.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 23 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Pass to Eaton. Here's LeBron.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. Phoenix with the ball. A 2-point game. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Allen for the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Nash kicks to Davis. Nails the tray.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. So the Suns win it. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer.
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the New York Knicks. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Stephen Curry, also Thompson out there, and it's Durant in at the 3. Antetokounmpo against Curry. Thompson outside. Jacks up at 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. 3-pointer. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Curry against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Thompson. To the wing on the left. And here's Durant. 6 to shoot. Oh, solid D from Leonard. And now the Knicks on the break. And rejected.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mutombo. Antetokounmpo inside. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, those mechanics and that kind of time, that's pretty stuff from Steph Curry.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Malone. That one is off.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Durant's shot is off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pippen, the pass to Malone. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Curry from deep three-point land. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And now the Knicks on the break. And the dunk by Leonard.
And we love it when Kawhi takes it over into his own hands. What a special player.
On the wing, Curry. Antetokounmpo covering. Curry passes to Durant. 4-3. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for New York. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
That's got to be a relief. After 3 straight misses, he finally gets one to go.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
So it's the Knicks now. Antetokounmpo inside. Leonard for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Leonard's got his second basket on the night. The Warriors trailing. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Here's Ewing. And that one is hammered home.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Pass to Leonard. Here's Mutombo. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
Golden State calls timeout. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. .152 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Pierce from behind the arc. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Good on the second one. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. Inside. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Thomas passes to Pierce. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Malone. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Johnson. Gasol passes to Pierce. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Bosch. Clock at 6. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Antetokounmpo with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. Here's Pierce. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. .27 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Walton. Leonard on the wing. Here's Walton. Checked by Gasol. McAdoo. Here's Walton. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's McAdoo. Here's Drexler. The shot comes out.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
It's a tie game. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And it's McAdoo in at the 4. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's West. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson passes to Curry. Pulls it from 20. And it falls all over the rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Look, you cannot leave Curry alone from anywhere. You got to pick him up at his house if you're a defender. He just rarely misses.
Here's West. Still no points. Here's McAdoo. Pass to Pippen. Here's West. Here's Drexler. Just 5 on the clock. Durant pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Good. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's West. And Durant with the block.
Huge block as the length of KD paying off there.
Johnson passes to Curry. Back to Johnson. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Johnson. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's West. Here's Mutombo. Here's Dumars. And the 3 off target.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Johnson. Back to Durant. From the high post, Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now. Pippen, pass to McAdoo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And he drops the first. So both teams making some changes here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Warriors lead by 4. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Thompson scanning the floor. Fires the 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
They set a pick. Leonard finds some space. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leonard's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Durant, no good.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Here's McAdoo. Pass to Malone. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defended by Thompson. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, and the Warriors call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Thomas outside. Pass to Marion. Here's Pierce. Got a hand on it. Leonard outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Pierce. Thomas outside. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Gasol. He can't get that one to fall. Knicks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. Here's West. And there's the lob. Tipped. There's 1:34 left in the first half of basketball. Thompson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. There's a screen. Leonard for 3. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Thomas passes to Gasol. Here's Pierce. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's made 2 of his 3 attempts tonight. Pippen, he's checked in for New York. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 5. Pass to West. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. And again, New York with the triple.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Pierce. 7 points in the game. And yep, it's good. Pierce has got 5 points now this quarter.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
Antetokounmpo against Thompson. Now here's Antetokounmpo. From outside the arc. Here's Thurman. Sinks that one from the post. Thurman's gotten his first basket of the night. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey, you gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you?
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for the Warriors, Stephen Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Ewing in at the center position.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
New York shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. That one drops. He ties it up.
A great player on a great roll at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And a deep three from Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Leonard up top, guarded by Durant. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson from the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Leonard against Curry. Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. Mutombo with the rebound.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Antetokounmpo against Curry. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. And that misses. That would have put him up. And here are the Warriors now. It's a 1-point game. And the Warriors miss again.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
And he gets that one. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Durant surveying the D. Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again. And the Knicks with the possession here. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's Leonard. He's covered by Curry. Fades back. That's too easy for Leonard.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Duncan. Back to Curry. From deep. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Antetokounmpo up top. Pass to Drexler from deep three-point land. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 8 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Curry from deep three-point land. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the 3. Pass to Malone. To the middle. Here's Pippen. And the jumper from down low is true. Pippen's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And the Warriors call time here. Johnson, he's checked in for the Warriors. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Ewing. Here's the pick. Johnson passes to Duncan. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. And the jumper is good. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Mutombo, the pass to Drexler. Shoots over Johnson. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Drexler's got his first 2 points of the night.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Ewing. Now here's Curry for the lead. And it's New York with a rebound. Malone's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Pippen. .124 left in the third quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. And now a 5-point Knick lead.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Ewing. The rebound by Malone.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game. No debate there. He got hammered.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw no good. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. And he's good on the 2nd.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Thomas outside. Pass to Pierce. Takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Pierce has got 12 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Walton. Leonard on the wing. The rebound by Bosch. Warriors trail by 3. Thomas outside. Here's Bosch.
And at the buzzer, count it. Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. New York out in front. They lead by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Thurman in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Curry surveys. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And here's New York now. Leonard outside. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Curry splashes it in.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Here's West. Pass to Thurman. Leonard on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
And the basket by West. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Warriors call timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Warriors coach was going over with his guys. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You could see the players love the message. They looked fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Here's Duncan. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Malone. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's West. And it's New York scoring again.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2 from deep 3-point range. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here are the Knicks. Here's West. They get it back. Here's Pippen. The putback. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
Here's Curry. Curry with another miss.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Durant pulls it in. Antetokounmpo against Thompson. Here's Durant. And that one comes up a bit short.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Thurman. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's West. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson finds Curry. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Ewing. And here's Curry. 6 to shoot. With some arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Thurman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Thurman. Here's West. Over Curry. West misses. There's 1:12 left in the fourth. Curry passes to Ewing. And here's Thompson to take the lead. And connects from downtown.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Antetokounmpo up top. There's a screen. Lets it fly. New York again can't hit.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so they choose to intentionally foul, and the Knicks making a change here. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that'll put them up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
.24 seconds left to play in the fourth. Curry against Antetokounmpo. Pippen, pass to Leonard. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Outside Curry. Misses the tray. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. That'll count if it goes. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. They've got Klay Thompson. He's out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Ewing in at the 5. Thompson left side. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
That is smooth, quick stuff from Giannis. Excellent job pulling up that time.
They set the screen. Durant for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Mutombo's got rebound number 11. Antetokounmpo against Curry. Here's Leonard. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Warriors trailing. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Up again.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, no one's stopping a KD pull-up. One of the most deadly shots this league's ever seen.
Curry against Antetokounmpo. A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. The shot by Mutombo, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Pippen, defended by Thompson. And they get it back. Out to Leonard. Pass to Pippen. Fires the 3. The rebound by Duncan. Pippen's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Now Curry. The 3. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Pippen, pass to Mutombo. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen. Durant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Lets it go from deep. Durant's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it go. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Durant. It falls! And that one brings them within 1.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
And a deep 3 from Leonard. The 3 won't fall. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire team.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. It's the Los Angeles Clippers matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. So with Worthy sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Baylor. Robertson is out there with Kobe. Then there's Howard. And it's Nowitzki in at the power forward position. Now the Clippers with it. Bryant outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Shaq is screen on Robertson. Stockton passes to O'Neal.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Robertson against Stockton. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Robertson outside. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. About a minute played so far here in the first. On the wing, Bryant. Defended by Wilkins. 5 to shoot. Kobe with the bucket.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Stockton looking around. Here's Shaq. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Robertson kicks to Howard. Outside, Kobe. Nowitzki with the screen on Wilkins. Bryant, that's for 2. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
A nice shot by Stockton.
And when Stockton gets a look from there, it is more often than not going in.
Robertson passes to Nowitzki. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's about.
And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
It's blocked by Shaq. Garnett up top, covered by Robertson. Garnett outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. The kick out to Havlicek. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Clippers trail by 4. Bryant outside. They set the pick to end the run. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wilkins. A beautiful reverse layup. Wilkins has got his second bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bryant looking over the floor. Boston grabs the miss. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
O'Neal is screen on Robertson. Stockton's shot is off. Clippers trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nowitzki launches a 3. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Havlicek dishes to Stockton. Back to Havlicek. The 3 ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams will make substitutions. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Harden outside. Clock at 6. Can they get it? And he's good on the 3 ball.
Beautiful stroke on the 3 ball. Harden is a lights-out shooter from this area.
Now here's Stockton. It's Wilkins on the wing. Covered by Worthy. Wilkins in the post. Worthy on him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clippers trail by 6. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mourning kicks to Harden. Pass to Daniels. Here's Archibald. Mourning a screen on Stockton. Clock at 4. Archibald drills the baseline jumper.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Stockton. O'Neal looking around. Now here's Wilkins. Covered by Worthy. Wilkins' shot is off.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Harden with it. And it's sent back by Irving. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front, up 4. And the second quarter will get underway. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Maravich. Havlicek is out there with Garnett. Then there's Irving. And it's Gilmore in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Boston 5. They set the pick. And here's Maravich from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Clippers trail by 4. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And I love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Pass to Irving. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Here's Los Angeles now. Robertson passes to Nowitzki. Back to Robertson. No good. That would have tied it. So it's Boston now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Havlicek the pass to Irving. Maravich with a screen on Bryant. Irving against Bryant. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here is Havlicek. He's got 6. Here's Maravich. It's rebounded by Baylor. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Robertson against Maravich. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Maravich has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Inside, and Baylor throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside, Maravich. Pass to Irving. Six to shoot. Yep, it counts. Irving's got his first points in this one. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against Oklahoma City. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Nowitzki outside. Connects from three-point range. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
And for a big man, that ability to space the floor is what makes Nowitzki such a special offensive player.
Here's Irving. Some solid defense from Kobe.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Irving. The Celtics working the ball around now. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Kobe.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. O'Neal's checked in for the Celtics. Wilkins comes in for Havlicek. .158 left to play here in the half. Irving kicks to Maravich. Fires the 3. Boston, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 5. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Wilkins.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Worthy dishes to Daniels. Morant with a wide open look. No good from outside. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Utah Jazz.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Cans it from downtown. Wilkins has got 7.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And it goes down 2 points.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Right side, O'Neal. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Back to Mirovic. From outside the arc. Worthy with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Morning can't make it work. Celtics trail by 4.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Morning a screen on Irving. Harden inside the three-point line. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And we welcome you to halftime.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we... That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So with Worthy sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Howard is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Baylor. And it's Bryant in at the 2 guard. Kobe Bryant! So good at finishing through contact.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Stockton sets the screen for Garnett. Shoots it up. Here's O'Neal. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. O'Neal's got 5 now.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Robertson a screen on Garnett. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Bryant against Wilkins. It's stolen by Wilkins. Pass to Stockton. Finished off the break. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Baylor. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Garnett. And it's the Celtics with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The three from Bryant. Kobe on the break. It's good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Celtics making a change here. Robertson against Stockton. Garnett outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wilkins. And it's Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard still has more than enough lift here to finish off plays like that.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Teardrop shot. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. Boston, no good that time either. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Baylor. Shoots over Havlicek. Baylor's shot is off.
Yeah, even though he was open, those leaners are tough to make.
Baylor against Havlicek. Hits it from three-point range. Havlicek's got 9.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Kobe throws it down.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's a close game here in Boston. Pass to Gilmore. Havlicek outside. Drains the three-pointer. Havlicek's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Shaq is checked in for Garnett. Irving comes in for Wilkins. And it's Maravich in for Stockton. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Maravich, the pass to Irving. Back to Maravich. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Worthy. The Clippers in the lead. On the wing, Daniels, defended by Shaq. Pass to Harden. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Irving. They get it again. And that one's good. Daniels. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Here's Archibald. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
And nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname. and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. McHale comes in for O'Neal, and it's Wilkins in for Havlicek. The Clippers also changing it up. Mourning comes in for Pau Gasol. And Nowitzki subbed in for Daniels. Harden scanning the floor. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Irving with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Irving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
The first one falls. Good on both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And here's Morant. Mourning a screen on Maravich. Now here's Morant for 3. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers.
The ball has not moved.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got McHale. Irving is out there with Maravich. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Gilmore in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Here's Gilmore, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Kobe against Irving. Here's Bryant. That one, no good. Good D by Irving. The Celtics with the lead. Maravich, the pass to McHale. Here's Gilmore, guarded by Kobe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Bryant passes to Robertson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Garnett, he's checked in for Boston. Stockton comes in for Maravich. 3-pointers, Stockton. Nowitzki with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Clippers. Robertson passes to Baylor for 3. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Garnett misses. And here's Los Angeles. Outside Bryant. Robertson kicks to Kobe. The rebound by the Celtics. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Havlicek outside. Nobody near Irving. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
First one falls for him.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Stockton passes to Havlicek. Good on the triple.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside, Bryant. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Can't get it to fall. Garnett the pass to Stockton. Garnett with a screen on Nowitzki. Stockton with no one around him. No good on the triple.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Pass to Kobe. Los Angeles with another miss.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Here's Havlicek. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Robertson.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Shaq's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Stockton. Garnett outside. Back to Stockton. Celtics passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Kobe against Irving. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Howard. Kobe against Irving. Here's Kobe. That misses off the back.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. It has to be set up for success.
Here's Shaq. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Clippers trail. Robertson kicks to Howard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get John Stockton. Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And the Celtics making a change here. Wilkins is checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Down low, and Shaq with the slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. O'Neal's gone 4-7 from the field here. Bryan up top, defended by Wilkins. From deep three-point land. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Pass to Wilkins. Over Bryant. Wilkins can't get it to go. And it's the Clippers' ball. To the paint, here's Robertson. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's O'Neal. The shot, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Howard, the pass to Kobe. Bobbed up there for Howard. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Pass to Wilkins. Nowitzki with the steal. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Outside Bryant. Howard with a screen on Wilkins.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
Stockton from outside. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and